Hi, everybody. So we have a few minutes. I'm just going to set up the Facebook page one and write me some comments on things that you would like to work on, and we'll get started at 11. Just a few minutes. Okay. Getting started. So for those of you who are here, we're going to get started at 11, so just a couple of minutes. And if you're here joining us on Facebook, there's a little bit of a different angle if you go to Kara Yoga on YouTube, and that's the camera that I'm going to be addressing. So you will get the yoga class experience, but if you go to Kara Yoga on YouTube, you'll see it from the front angle. It takes a long time to set all this camera work up. If you could see what this room actually looks like, you'd be amazed. Okay, so I have a towel. It's folded up. It's on the larger side, medium, I guess, towel. It's folded up so that I can sit with my hips elevated on that. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kara, and I've been teaching yoga since 2006. I was trained at Kripalu Center in Western Massachusetts in 2006. It was a wonderful experience, and now I teach for my studio, House of Wellness in Southampton. We were in Hampton Bays, New York, but now we're in Southampton, New York. So you can go to the website and join us for Zoom classes if you'd like. We have several yoga teachers, including myself. And we have beach yoga coming up for the warmer season here in New York. So we're very happy about that. And I'm blocking Maisie here. I'm going to move her over a little bit because now I feel bad. This is a little pooch. Okay. I do these classes on Thursdays at 11, and it's an hour class, and it's for charity. So if you would like to donate something of any amount, you can go to their website, sfah.org, and it's an organization for young people with special needs, which is very needed. These organizations are very needed. They've had wonderful, amazing experiences at the organization, and it's 120 years old. So rest assured, whatever you donate is going to a very good cause, and it will be put to very good use. So if I have to change the schedule at all, it's because I have been booked privately for yoga. So you'll always see the update on the YouTube channel. I like to announce that there's a live class coming up on there, so you can always see the update on there. Okay, so You can also chime in and let me know what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what you need to work on today for this class specifically, what's happening in your body. Just feel free to have that dialogue with me at any time. And there is a little bit of a hesitation on the live stream, so if I don't see your comment right away, if you need to say something, I apologize for that. Okay, so let's get started. Sitting on a folded up blanket, especially if your back is sore, it's going to help ease tension in that lower back area. The knees below the hips is a good thing to look to try and achieve. And then just pull your shoulders up and back. We're going to grow the spine tall. And just take a deep breath. So we're going to focus on the breath going in through the nose and out through the nose. In through the nose and out through the nose. You can keep the eyes open or closed, whatever feels good for you. Inhale into the nose and exhale out of the nose. And keep breathing. Same way, in and out. Notice what's coming up for you as you inhale and exhale. Start to scan the body. And just notice from head to toe what's happening in your body. Any aches or pains coming up, anything chronic that you're dealing with every single day that you're just done with, you've had enough, right? So send some breath there. And as we inhale, let's focus on the diaphragm moving down, right? So we can visualize this happening. The more we can use that muscle, the more we can optimize our breathing. So becoming aware of it is the first thing, right? So we want to inhale in through the nose and awareness of diaphragm and pushing the belly out a little bit so that you can feel or just know that the diaphragm is then moving down. It has the space to move down. And then when the exhale comes, we feel or visualize the diaphragm moving up into the lungs. And you can picture the diaphragm as a deflated balloon, but it's flexible. So it moves, right? So when we inhale, the ribs can move out to the sides, which is also going to help the diaphragm move out and down. And then we exhale out through the nose. Visualize the diaphragm moving up. Lengthen your exhale longer than your inhale. And repeat the process. And just notice what's happening for you. Starting to calm the mind. Allowing yourself to be present in this moment. Every moment is a gift. Just recognizing that. Let's join the hands together into a prayer position. Create a dedication for your practice today. It could be for anyone or you or a bunch of dedications. Doesn't have to be just one. Let's begin with a gentle Om together. Deep breath in. Good. Allow the arms to inhale straight up towards the sky. Stretch nice and long. Exhale the arms open and down. Good. Bring the hands together in prayer. Breathe in. Lift up on the exhale. Open out and lower down. Good. Again, hands in prayer. Inhale up. Exhale, open out, lower down. Good. Hands in prayer. Let's relax the shoulders down the back, grow the spine long. And now go the opposite way. So you're going to lower your arms down and out. Inhale up. Bring the palms together and exhale down the center. Good. Inhale, down, out, and up. Bring the palms together and lower down the center of the body. So I said at the beginning, so let's do another one of those. Inhale, out, up. If you want to come over to our YouTube channel to see the front view, it's Kara Yoga, and we're live on there. Inhale, out, up, breathing, and together down the center of the body. Great way to calm the mind. Great way to ground ourselves and bring ourselves into this moment by focusing on the breath. A gentle twist over to this left side. Relax your shoulders and grow your spine nice and tall. Just notice what that feels like. How do I feel today? What is going on for me today? Do I feel present and in the moment? And if not, can I become more aware of my breath to bring me there? Feel that diaphragm moving down and up. Lift the arms up towards the sky. Let's face forward. Breathe deeply and rotate the opposite way. Feel your spine lengthening. Create space for the discs in your spine. Picture the discs in between your vertebrae as hydrated and fluffy, almost like a marshmallow. The more water we drink, the more hydrated and fluffy they will be. Remembering the diaphragm, inhaling in through the nose and exhaling out of the nose. Good. Turn to center. Float your arms up towards the sky. Take it easy on your body today. Drop your shoulders down. Circle the wrists in one direction. So as you move and circle, can you feel the blood flowing down the arms? Are you smiling? Circle the opposite direction. Let your face relax. Good. Let's hold it still. Reach up with both arms towards the sky. Grow the crown of the head up towards the sky. Neck is long. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Good. Hold it and breathe. Feel the blood. Feel the movement of fluid in the body. Gently moving. And then lower the arms very slowly down. Feel that blood traveling back down to the hands. Ah, good. Let's make our way into table. And I like to use a blanket under my knees or a towel, so feel free to go ahead and do that. You're going to arch and round your spine here. So inhale, arch the spine, coming into your cow posture. And then exhale, round the back and come into your cat. Inhale, arch your spine, breathe deeply. And exhale, round your back, come into cat. Good, let's do that a few more times. Inhale, cow posture. Exhale, cat. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Good. Come to a neutral spine, and you're going to just sway your hips from side to side. Get to feel the lower back, the spine, the wrists, the hands, the arms. You can grab the fingertips wide on your mat and squeeze the fingertips back to help strengthen your forearms. Sway your hips over to the left side. And now squeeze your left shoulder also towards that hip. The left ear towards the left shoulder. Deep breath in. Back to center. Opposite side. Right hip squeezing towards right shoulder. Good. Maybe a little smile for your face. Maybe not. There's no rules. Good. Let's go to the other side again. Left hip towards left shoulder, squeezing. Good. Last time. Right side. Hip and shoulder squeezing towards each other. Good. I hope you feel amazing and ready to feel even better. Come back to center. Walk your hands forward about a foot. You're going to rock the hips back, bowing, and then rock the hips forward, sinking towards the earth. So we're warming up the back body, breathing, bowing the body, and exhale, coming forward and sinking down. Good. Keep going. Bowing your body, breathing in. Exhale, sink the hips forward and down. Good. Let's do one more bow. Take a breath. And then another sinking of the hips forward, but this time you're going to hold it there and untuck your toes. So the top of the feet are down. The elbows are soft. You're going to reach the heart forward and breathe deeply in and out through the nose. And just notice what you feel in your back body. This is too much for you. Walk your hands forward a little bit more and see if that helps. You can also put a blanket or a couple of blocks underneath your belly here. Deep breathing. Little bend in those elbows to help strengthen the arms. Good. Let's bring the hips back. This time we're going to open the knees wide, let the big toes touch, and come into a child's pose. So sinking back and reaching the arms forward. You have a long stretch. Great counter stretch for that lower back. Rest your head here. As you rest, breathe a little bit deeper. Feel the back of your body expanding as you inhale. The ribs creating space. The intercostal muscles between the ribs stretching. Feel the muscles between the shoulder blades into the neck, trapezius. Get longer through your fingertips. Keep breathing as you pull your lower back away from your fingers. And just notice and breathe. Good. Look forward at your hands and round your back as you lift up to table. Curl the toes and come into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the heels here, one at a time, walking your dog. Let the fingers stay wide and grip with the fingertips, pulling back with them. Use your breath. Deep breath in, long breath out. And push the heels down. Let's hold it here. You're going to Send your hips up and back. If your back feels like it's rounding, bend your knees deeply and shoot those hips up and back here, helping to lengthen the spine. And then maybe you can push the heels down a little bit more without rounding the back. If the back continues to round, keep your knees bent. Head is heavy. Breath is deep. Good. Walk your feet forward or jump to the front of your mat. And bow your body here in a forward bend. So we're going to drop the head. We're going to bend the knees deeply. We're going to grab either elbow and swing side to side with the torso. Help decompress that spine. Reverse the direction of gravity pulling on our spine. Relax, breathe. Relax, breathe. Lower the hands down to the ground. Let's inhale to a flat back here. Sit the hips back, down. Straighten the legs, bow the body over the legs. Sit the hips back and down. Straighten the legs, bow the body. Inhale, sit those hips back and down. Exhale, bow the body, straightening those legs. Good. Inhale, sit back and down with your hips. And now rock forward and back on the feet. Feel the soles of your feet evenly. Hands can be wherever they feel most supportive for this body. Rocking forward and back, building strength in those leg muscles. Inner thighs, outer thighs. Where do you feel this the most? Hold it steady. Take a deep breath. Lift the hips. Bow the body and drop your head. Soften your jaw. Good. Let the knees bend. Float the arms out to a T. The head lifts up. The body follows the head. We lift up to standing. The arms float up towards the sky. And the shoulders relax down the back. Good. Find that same movement, forward and back on the feet, rocking. Feel the massage on the soles of your feet. How does it feel? What do you feel? Forward and back. Good. Hold it still. Look at your feet. Make sure that they're straight forward and hip width. Lower your right hand to your hip. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Let's get a big stretch here. Make sure you're pressing evenly into those feet. You're not on the outsides of the feet or the insides. Make sure it's even. And we're going to hinge the body over to the right. Over to the left is what I meant. I'm doing the same as you today. So we're stretching the whole right side of the body. Okay, so the right arm is up. Sorry for screwing you up there. The right arm is up and we're tilting to the left. Good. Keep breathing. Lift the body up to center and lower the right hand to the hip. Good. Float the left arm up towards the sky. Let's get a big stretch on that side and hinge to the right. Keep breathing here. Again, press evenly into those feet. I tend to go more to the outside of my feet, so it's a good awareness to have when we feel where we're pushing down to even that out. Good. Let's come up to center. Reach both arms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down, and let's come into a little bit of a back bend. So really back bends are a heart lift. Okay, so you want to lift the chest up towards the sky. At the same time, you're pushing the feet down evenly into the ground. So feel the ribs expand. Feel the belly below the ribs. Push those feet as strongly as you can into the floor. And maybe here, squeeze your bottom. Squeeze those glutes. Keep lifting up through the chest. Bring the body back to center. Good. Let's take the arms out to a T, bend the knees, and bow forward and down with the hands. The belly is going to drape over those thighs. Your knees can stay bent here for just a moment. Rest your head. Try to get the body to make contact with your thighs so that you can really stay heavy and rested. Take a deep breath in. Good. Bend the knees more and float the arms out to a T again. Remembering we're lifting the head up first, then we sit back a little bit more into the heels. Keep lifting the head, the body follows. Then the arms reach up towards the sky. Good. Bring the hands down into prayer in front of your heart. Good. We're going to walk to the front of the mat and very gently step the right leg back into a lunge. Push into the back heel nice and strong. Keep your left knee, your front knee, stacked on that ankle. Shoulders still up and back. Now lift your arms up. You're going to interlace the fingers, create a steeple pose so the pointer finger sticks up, and then lift up with the arms. You're going to push into that back heel. Front foot is under the knee, ankle under knee. Push into the front foot and lean the body up and back into a back bend here. Keep pushing, back heel down. Breathing. Hips are squared. Breath is deep. Good. Let's rock the body back to center. Breathe in. Can we lean the body forward into this front foot and lift? I'm going to step back a little bit. Lift the back leg up, tilt the body forward for a warrior 3 position with the hands interlaced. Building strength. You got this. Keep breathing. Good. Let's stand tall. Both feet down, planted evenly. Breathe in. Lower the arms out and down. Is everybody still with me? Shake out your shoulders. Good. Soften your jaw. Walk to the front of your mat. Now your left leg's going to step back. We have the arms floating out and up again. This time, interlace your hands the opposite way. So the opposite thumb goes on top. It should feel weird, and that's how you know. And we're pushing into that back heel. Now my hips are squared. I practice Kripalu style yoga, so the hips are squared facing forward, which means your back heel doesn't necessarily touch the ground. That's okay. Pull your shoulders up and back. Push into the front foot to lift up and back into a back bend. Actively pull the front body out of your pelvis. Good. Notice in your back body where you feel this. Which side is more intense? Let's slowly rock back to center. The front foot is going to hold your weight as you lift the back leg up into that warrior 3 position on this side. Hands interlaced, and hold and breathe. Good. Stand tall, both feet alongside each other, and release the arms down to the sides. Good. Shake out your shoulders. Good. You're at the front of your mat. Let's breathe in. Step the feet a little bit wider than the hips and shake the arms out. You're just going to swing them around your body. And let the hands give the opposite shoulder a nice little slap. The opposite heel can lift off the ground. So if I'm slapping my right shoulder with my left hand, my left heel is lifting. So the heel away from my twist is what's lifting. I want my body to twist. I want to have the freedom for the spine to twist. Can you hear that slapping? Keep breathing. Good. Energize the body. This is a really great exercise to do every day. Stimulate your central nervous system. Helps your metabolism. Helps to bring oxygen in to the body. It's a beautiful thing. Gets things moving. You're also twisting, so you're squeezing those internal organs, which is great. Good. Hold it steady. And with the feet stepping in just a little bit, can you feel the tingles now in your body from that movement, that prana, that life force that we have pulsing? Shoulders come up and back. Open and lift your chest. And let's step the feet wide, about 3 feet distance. You're going to point the toes out. Bring your hands to your pelvis. Sit down with your hips. And now lift up with your hips. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, sit down with the hips. Good. Lift up, straightening those legs. Keep going. Sit down with the hips. And lift up. How's your breath? Good. Feel those inner thighs. Let's sit down with those hips and hold it there. And now your hands are just at the top of the thigh here. You're going to tuck the tailbone under and flip it over. Tucking and flipping. The old tuck and flip. Breathing deeply. Feeling your pelvic bowl attached to your thighs and your back, but it can move freely from those body parts. Let it move and help loosen up the attachments to it. Good. Let's come to a neutral pelvis. Pull the shoulders up and back and sit a little bit deeper. Evenly pressing into those feet and breathing. Are you breathing? I really do hope you are. It will really enhance your yoga experience if you breathe. Good. Feel the strength on those inner thighs. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Good. Stand tall with your legs. Take a breath in. Pull the shoulders up and back. Point the toes forward. Okay. Arms reach out to a T. Bring your right arm underneath your left. We're going to stack the elbows. This is the key to this posture. The more you can cross those elbows across, the easier it's going to be for your hands to get together. Once you have that right elbow under, the right hand comes towards the face, and then the left hand hooks around so that we can have palm to palm. And then we're going to bend the knees here. Breathe deeply and bow the body forward and down. So how far down does it feel good for you to go? And this is a really great stretch for your shoulders. The more you can narrow your wrists, the better. Holding this forward bend and allowing the arms to get heavier. Feel the jaw relax. Let everything go.
Decompressing your spine once again. Good. Bend your knees. Push down into your feet, hips sink back, head lifts. Push with your feet. Push, push, push really strong and lift up to center. Float the arms out to a T. Breathe in. Bring your left arm under. How's your heart beating? So as far as you can cross those elbows across, the better. Lower hand towards the face, hook it around. Now we have palm to palm. Good. So we're going to do the same thing on this side to stretch the other shoulder. Bend the knees, take a breath, and bow forward and down. Once you get down there, you can straighten the legs. And then just focus and work on getting heavier with your arms. We're just going to breathe a little bit deeper here. Notice what the other shoulder feels like. And the deeper you can breathe, the more space you're going to create because you're shifting the body from the inside. Expand that back body. Let's bend the knees, take a breath, lift your head, push with the feet, and slowly rise up to standing. Good. Float your arms out to a T position. Woohoo! Good. Point your right toes away from you. You're going to bend into that right knee. Good. Relax your jaw. Now straighten the front leg. Bend again. Breathing, straightening, and bending. Keep moving. Straighten and bend. Hold it bent. Front, that right knee stacked on the ankle. And you can flip the palms up here to feel the opening in your chest, allowing your shoulders to roll down your back. And then look over your right hand. As you do, can you feel the stretch in the left side of your neck, down into your collarbones, down into the shoulder, down into the pectoral muscles? Do you feel that? Get longer through your fingertips and open up your heart. Keep on breathing. Let's straighten that right leg. We're going to reach forward and down into triangle. So as far as you can go with this right arm, then lower it down and reach your left arm up. My palm is facing out. You can also use a block under your hands here or some books if you have some books. The back of the hand is pushing into the leg. And I'm using that to rotate my body open. I want to rotate from my belly. So I'm rotating from the belly with the spine. And then if I want, if it feels okay, I can turn my head to look up. But I want that movement to be attached to my spine twisting open. In other words, if my spine is not twisting open, my head naturally doesn't want to look up. Okay? So there might be some congestion there in the spine, which work on that first. And the head eventually, once you gain some more flexibility, will naturally want to turn up because it's connected to your spine. And this movement. Good. Let's bend that right knee and lift back to warrior two position. Excellent. Lower the arms. Ho, ho, ho. Good. Straighten that right leg. Point the toes towards the long edge of your mat and point the left toes away this time. The left foot is cutting the back foot in half. The arms float out to a T position. And we move, we extend through the fingertips as long as we can go, shoulders up and back, and then the palms can face up. And then we're going to bend and straighten this left knee. Inhale deeply. Feel the ribs expanding as you inhale, helping to work the diaphragm. Keep that front knee bent, that left knee, and gaze over the left fingertips. Lift and open up your heart. Soften your jaw. Just notice how it feels to be in this moment. Glue the feet down to the ground. Hug the space between your legs like you're riding an elephant and you're squeezing the elephant. Good. Now straighten that front leg. We're going to reach that left arm forward and then lower it down. Take the right arm up towards the sky. The back of your left hand pushing into the leg. We're rotating the body open from that belly. And if it feels like a natural extension for the head to look up, let that happen if you wish. Should only feel good. We don't want to feel pain. We want to feel strengthening in the body, right? We want to feel the body opening, but we don't want things to be screaming at us. That's a sign that we're going too far. Good. Let's bend the front knee and lift back to warrior two position. Soften your jaw again. Straighten that left leg. Lower the arms. Woohoo! Point the toes towards the long edge of your mat and bow the body forward and down. Support yourself with your hands on the floor, and you're just going to bow here. Drop your head. Let it hang. Shake it no and yes. Decompress your spine. Good. Lift to a flat back. Hands come forward. Heel toe your feet in so that they're just wider than the hips. Toes are pointing out, and you're going to sit into a squat position. Now, if this is a challenge for you, you can always put your blanket underneath your heels, your folded up blanket, or you can sit on a couple of blocks if that feels better. You can also sit in a chair and do this. So don't hurt your knees, and over time, we'll gain more flexibility as we practice. Hands in prayer. And your elbows are pushing the knees open. Good. So important to strengthen and stretch the body, not just one or the other. So we're going to push the elbows into the knees and let the knees push back into the elbows at the same time. Your palms are pushing together. We're going to keep pushing knees and elbows into each other. And then we're going to relax that pushing. Good. So breathing deeply. Again, push the knees into the elbows and the elbows back into the knees. Can you feel your inner thighs getting a strengthening? Your adductor muscles. Good. Now relax again. Let's take a deep breath. And one more push. Knees into elbows, elbows into knees. Strengthen those inner thighs. Good. How's your breathing? How's your face? Is it smiling? Not a requirement. The smiling one. The breathing, yes. Relax the squeeze, and let's just hold it here. Press your heart forward. Drop the shoulders down. Lengthen up through the top of your head. Just notice for a moment how you feel. Good. Lower the hands down in front of you. Let's lift into a forward bend, straightening the feet, bowing the body, and allowing the head to hang. Good. Let your knees bend, and you're going to sit down onto your bottom.
and extend the legs long out in front of you. Lift your body tall and tilt your body gently forward. You can grab the shin bones or the ankles or alongside. If you have blocks, you can use blocks for your hands. Lift the body tall and let's bow forward, belly up and over those thighs. Go to where it feels comfortable, where the body is telling you to stop, really. And then from there, you can round this lower back, okay? We don't want this to be rock hard stiff. We want that lower back to also be flexible. So you can bow from there and rest your head. Ideally, you'll have a block or something to rest your head on if you're really low. And that also takes the pressure off of the hamstrings getting overstretched. We don't want that to happen. The more you can relax in this posture, the better. Good. Lift your head up and let's sit the body up to center. Bring the left foot inside the right inner thigh. Let's lengthen the body tall here, and we're going to tilt forward with one leg out in front. Notice the difference. We can go farther, yes? So give yourself some space. Again, if you have something to rest your head on, you can do that, or you can just bow forward and down, resting your head on your leg. Inhale, your head looks up. We walk the hands back. We sit the body tall. And then we're going to bring the left leg forward. Switching sides. The right foot in. Body is nice and tall. We breathe deeply. And we come up and over this leg with the body. Pulling the belly over the thigh. And walking the hands forward. Remember, if you have blocks, you can use blocks. And you don't have to go that far, really, to feel something. You want to feel the stretch, but not overstretch. Very important. So little by little, we gain that flexibility. If we go too fast into it, we can injure ourselves. Being mindful of caring for this body. Inhale, lift your head and walk your hands in. Body is tall. Bring both legs out in front. Good. Shoulders up and back. Let's take these arms out to the sides. Lift up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down. You're going to lift your left leg up and connect it with your right hand. And then lift up with the arm and lower the leg and switch. So we're just going side to side, one leg and then the other. Keep breathing. If you're not on the YouTube channel watching, please hop over there at some point and give us a little like, comment, subscribe, etc. Kara Yoga on YouTube. That would be very helpful. So lifting one leg and then the other, just moving from side to side. Especially with these classes on Thursdays, we want to reach as many people as we can and bring awareness to our amazing charity, the Southampton Fresh Air Home, for young people with special needs. Let's lift up to center with the arms. Body is tall. And then lower down with your arms. Oof. Bring your hands to your thighs and then just shake out your shoulders. Give them a little love.
We're going to make our way down to the back body. Take your time here, lowering down slowly, finding some rest, keeping the knees bent, arms alongside. Rock your knees gently side to side. The more gentle, the better. Keep breathing in through the nose, expand the ribs, use the diaphragm. Out of the nose, diaphragm moves up, lengthening your exhale. Good. Bring the knees to center, drop them together, walk the feet a little bit wider. Hands under the head, interlace your fingers, and then lift your head up. Bring your chin towards your chest to stretch the neck. Keep breathing here. Lower the head down very gently. Use your hands to support the head. Turn the head to the right. Lift the left ear up towards the chest. Good. Back to center. Take your time. Rotate the head over to the opposite side and lift right ear towards the chest. Lower gently down to the ground. The head rotates to center. Breathe in. Good. Stretch the arms long behind the head. Good. Step your feet so that they're hip width distance. You're going to tuck your left foot behind the right heel. The right hand's going to grab that left foot. And we're going to drop the left knee down to the ground. Slide the right foot back. Your left arm can be alongside your body. We're going to lift the right hip only over, up and over towards the left to feel that quad stretch on the left leg. Good. Lower that right hip down. Breathe in. And exhale, lift the right hip only up and over towards the left. Good. Lower and lift. Let's keep going with this. Use your breath. Lower and lift. Lift it up. Next time, hold it. Notice how deeply you can feel this stretch. For me, I feel it from the quad area right up into my psoas inside the front of my pelvic bone, and I can feel it into my lower back. So how far reaching does your stretch feel? Down to the knee. Good. Let's release the right hip, release the hand, and untuck that left foot. Good. Take a deep breath in. And bring the right foot behind the left heel. Grab with the left hand and let that right knee move down towards the ground. Good. Slide the left foot back. Inhale. Hip lifts, left hip towards the right and lowers down. Good. Keep going. Lift and lower this left hip. And notice the breath as you move. Let it feel yummy. Every breath in, every breath out. Good. Let's lift and hold it the next time. You can actively push the right knee down to add to the stretch. And notice where you feel this in your body. Lower the left hip. Woohoo! Untuck your right foot. Take a breath in. Step the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Drop together with the knees and open out with the knees. Good. Drop together. Inhale and exhale. Drop open. Keep going. In and out. Good. Extend your legs long out in front of you. Take a moment to breathe. You can bring your hands to the belly here and find awareness of the breath in this area of your body. So what does it do to this area of the body when we inhale through the nose, using that diaphragm? And then when we exhale through the nose, what do we feel? Having one hand, both hands on the belly area into the ribs, so we have one hand above the other. And we're covering the space of the torso as much as we can with both hands spread wide. So we can feel what's happening as we inhale. Rib cage pulls open, the diaphragm expands and lowers down. We exhale out of the nose, the diaphragm moves up. The jaw completely relaxed. The face relaxed. Beginning to make our way into our final rest, Shavasana. If there's something else you'd like to do to complete your practice before Shavasana, please feel free to do that. Otherwise, let's continue to focus our mind, our awareness on pranayama, breath technique. In yoga, we have dirga, the three-part yoga breath, the belly, the ribs, and the chest. It's a gentle inhale. It's a longer exhale. With the eyes closed, notice the colors you see behind your eyelids. As you breathe in and out, notice what the mind is doing. Can you allow it to focus simply on the breath? Bring your awareness from the breath to the body. Notice where you can send some good vibes, where you feel aches or pains or discomfort. Breathe a little deeper with that place in mind. If it feels comfortable, let the arms come down to the sides with the palms facing up. And take the next few minutes just resting.
Take a deep breath into the body. Allow the fingers and the toes to begin moving. Rock the head gently from side to side. Take your time. Let the neck relax. Hold it steady. Release arms up and behind the body. So extend and stretch the arms behind the head. Allow the knees to gently hug into the belly. Hands holding them. Rock on that lower back, side to side. Good. Support yourself as you roll over to one side in your fetal posture and give yourself some extra love here. Extra fetal posture love. Make your way slowly up to a comfortable seated position. Using your blanket or your towel to sit on if you wish. Relax the shoulders up and back. Eyes can be closed or soft. Join the hands into prayer. What is different now after your practice? Do you feel your energy flowing more freely in the channels of this body? Do you notice aches and pains that you had no longer there or less? Take some time to notice these little subtle things that make a big difference. Remembering our dedications. And let's finish our practice together with the sound of Om. Deep breath in. Allow your head to bow to your heart. Acknowledge your beautiful light that you are, and see that light in all others. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here today, joining me live. You can go to YouTube. It's going to be recorded there and also on the Facebook page. Love having you here. Thank you so much. And let me know if there's anything specific that you'd like to work on in the future. Let me know what you think, and I hope you feel amazing for the rest of the day. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Sue. Thank you, everybody.